These are the stories that we're going to begin, that I've been waiting the whole time for. These are really exciting stories. And I'm not always going to give you all the details, because after Moses dies, God chooses Joshua, so he's the next leader, and he takes them across the river. And the Jordan River, something amazing happens with the Jordan River. You're going to have to read and find out what it is. I will give the people the land I promised to their ancestors. Be strong and be brave. I will be with you, just like I was with Moses. Then Joshua gave order to Israel's leaders. Tell everyone to get ready. In 3 days, we're going to cross the Jordan. And we're going to take the land that God has given to us. At that time of year, the river was overflowing its banks. Only a strong man could swim across, and Israel had no boats. Across the river, the people could see the strong walls of Jericho. Before they could take the land, they had to take this city. Joshua chose 2 brave and wise men to be spies. Go and find out all you can about Jericho and the land beyond. So these men swam the river and entered Jericho. They spent the night in the house of a woman named Rahab. Jericho's king heard that there were spies in the city, so he sent soldiers to capture them. But these 2 spies found a woman named Rahab, and she was a prostitute. She tells them something that gets them very excited, and then she hides them, and the soldiers are looking through in the town and they can't find them. And she says, when you leave, remember me and my family. I've just protected you. And they said, all right, we'll take care of you. Put a red cord out of your window. And we will know, because of the red cord, that it will be a sign not to harm you. Then the spies sneak out of the city, and they report to Joshua and Israel that they can go ahead and take the city. God said to Joshua, I've given you the city of Jericho. Then he told Joshua how to defeat the city, and it was going to be done in God's way. Sometimes we think we're going to do something in our way, and God's like, no, I have a different way. Israel's army went to the city as if to fight. And with them were the shofars, the trumpets made of ram's horns. The Ark of the Covenant was carried along as they marched. For 6 days, while the trumpets blew, they marched around the city once. On the 7th day, they circled the city 7 times. When Joshua gave the order, Israel shouted. Then Jericho's walls fell down, and they overtook the city. And they go in and they save Rahab and her family. Well, guess what? Spoiler alert. Rahab ends up becoming the great, I don't know, a whole bunch of greats, grandmother of King David. And King David is the father of Solomon, the wisest man who ever lived. And they are in the lineage of Jesus, of Christ, when he's born.